What we do here is go back.
Oh Ryan, how the turns have tabled. Everyone watching this already knows who Ryan or MandRproductions is. He's one of the biggest LEGO Star Wars YouTubers on the platform with 654,000 subscribers. Well, at least until this video comes out. He's known for his reviews, strong opinions and expansive LEGO Star Wars knowledge, but he's also shrouded in controversy. In the past, he's attacked numerous LEGO content creators, criticising their whine towards the LEGO company or their immoral resale businesses, things which he has since done himself. He's notorious for acting like an entitled manchild, constantly complaining about LEGO's handling of Star Wars, holding grudges with decisions they've made. All of his frustration is over something that at the end of the day is just a kid's toy, nothing that serious. His channel has been described as having a cult following, adding to his arrogance, believing he's more important and influential on LEGO's decisions and the community as a whole than he actually is. Let's start with some of the ways M&R has contradicted himself during his time on YouTube. Around 7 years ago, M&R had an ongoing YouTube series titled BRICKBUSTER, a spin on the well-known Content Cop series, but this time focusing on fellow LEGO YouTubers. Victims of this series included Brick Queen, Bricks on the Dollar, and an unreleased video on The Brick Show. M&R's takedown on Bricks on the Dollar centered purely around the fact that he would buy mass amounts of discounted LEGO to resell on the aftermarket, totally wiping out stores, and his famous quote, "None of the kids can have them." Being totally honest, the idea behind this video is one that many can get behind. Clearing out a store's inventory destroys any chance of anyone else finding a good deal, including those on a tight budget who would benefit a great deal from being able to find a set on sale. Instead, Bricks on the Dollar would resell the sets at inflated prices for maximum profit. So I, like most, agree with M&R's take here. Leaving sets for others to buy helps share the deals with those who would appreciate them to add to their own collections. However, M&R has since leaned heavily into LEGO resale, buying mass quantities of sets and collections to resell through Whatnot, using his audience for financial gain by doing live auctions where people are more inclined to buy, knowing they're buying a set from their favourite content creator.
In this seminar vlog, I'm literally selling one of every LEGO Star Wars set ever made live on my Whatnot stream.
This obviously isn't on the same level as Bricks on the Dollar, as M&R isn't actively travelling the state looking to purchase mass amounts of clearance LEGO, but he has supported people who buy stores out of products, and the reselling nature of what he's doing seems to contradict the stance his past self took. We can even take an example from around the same time period of the BRICKBUSTER video, where M&R went with Blaine's World to clear shelves out of clearance LEGO at Target, there even being a reference to Bricks on the Dollar in the video, but this was suddenly okay, because it was M&R's friend doing it, not some stranger online. Explain how that makes sense.
We get a lot of decisions to make here, I think.
At least I give back to the kids. I mean, I
Yeah,
give
but
away,
if you're gonna say that, you gotta buy Corey a big Lego set. I'm just kidding.
at least I gave away like a big slave one this year, and I donated to Children's Hospital. No, Bricks on the Dollar just.
Off we go.
Donate.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Blaine's having a time.
Oh gosh.
Jesus Christ, Blaine.
It don't matter.
This card is also for Blaine.
Secondly, we have the Brick Show. M&R never publicly released his Brick Show BRICKBUSTER, but it was definitely in the works.
The Brick Show BRICKBUSTER was originally going to come out late May, and I just never had time to work on the project. It's still a work in progress thing. Like, I'm gathering footage from this convention. I got footage from Star Wars Celebration that I want to use, but there's an end game I have for this. I have like a final plan for the Brick Show BRICKBUSTER. I don't really want to reveal to everyone quite yet, but I definitely am still going to be working on that, working towards figuring things out.
And he did release an interview-based video where he clearly bashed the Brick Show and celebrated the YouTube channel being removed. Now, in current day, M&R is friends with the Brick Show, featuring their store in an M&R vlog video, seemingly in support of their business operations. This once again shows M&R has done a complete 180 from his previous self, taking part in the same actions he once sought to expose and stop.
Thank you so much to Steven from the Brick
Thank
Show.
you for coming. It's been fun.
I'm sure I'll come back down and maybe another whatnot combo thing or something. We'll figure something out later down the road. But yeah, this has been a real cool experience.
Ryan, since you love Star Wars so much, you should recognize this quote.
Now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Now we come to the attitude of MandRproductions. I've seen many a comment on YouTube and Reddit with the exact same message. They enjoy what Ryan creates and the passion for LEGO Star Wars, but they can't stand to watch and support his content because of his supposed arrogant and entitled attitude. This is an alarmingly common belief among LEGO fans, which doesn't seem to be apparent with any other LEGO content creator. There is a notable rebellious approach M&R takes, making sure his true opinions are shared, no matter how controversial or entitled they seem. Some of his most notorious outbursts include relentless whining about helmet holes on clone troopers, his Target rant, and his overreaction to receiving damaged LEGO boxes from LAN. Speaking of LAN, M&R got removed from the LEGO Ambassador Network, a program set up by LEGO to directly support content creators by sending early press releases and LEGO sets for review. To my knowledge, M&R is the only member to be removed from the program, and although the reasoning isn't super clear, it's certainly got something to do with how he approaches his work, and the mindset of having no authority over him. His continued success on YouTube following his removal seems to have reinforced his belief that he can act however he wants, without consequence or detriment to his business. This has obviously contributed to the way he speaks so highly of himself, believing he is one of, if not the most, influential LEGO content creators. For example, the creation of the 501st Battle Pack greatly inflated his ego, thinking LEGO created the set solely because he asked for it and led a community campaign to get it created. It has been debated that LEGO could have potentially had the idea for a set like this to be made regardless. It just so happened that M&R's vocality towards it sped up the process and demand. Following the success of his 501st propaganda, he set out again, with his gunship gang movement, to try and influence the UCS vote in 2020. This was once again successful. Whether M&R was a huge influence he thought he was is debatable, but the gunship was made regardless. Following the release, M&R made further complaints that LEGO didn't offer him the set in advance, and he also expressed frustration that his box from the LEGO store was damaged, as if it was damaged specifically to target him as an individual.
The day I went to the LEGO store to buy this set, as a fan of LEGO, I got up 4 hours before the set came out. I was in line for 3 hours, excited, waiting for this set, ready to put everything else behind me. Like, literally, I was like, all right, I'm over it. Like, I can buy the gunship today, and this can all be done, and I can just enjoy the set for what it is. I walk into the store after waiting in line for 3 hours, and LEGO has no respect for your time. And they had
Come on, what'd they do?
They had all of the sets in bags. They had them all in bags like that, like pre-bagged, right? Like that, just like that. And so, you walk up, give them your money, they give you your gunship.
Yeah.
I walk out of the store.
Yeah.
My box, you probably saw on Instagram, my box had the hole in the box.
You didn't check it when you got it?
Nobody, how could I assume there would be a giant hole with tape over my box? Come on.
Okay.
This is just a level of complete delusion, as if LEGO is really that petty, following his channel with a magnifying glass, hoping to get any chance to annoy him in particular. Essentially, he just believes himself to be a lot more important than he truly is. Yes, of course he has a big following, but it isn't the size that significantly impacts LEGO's decisions, especially to the extent that he believes. Now let's take a look at his channel in general. M&R's channel has significantly changed over the years, now becoming very structured, with almost every video being a review, a rumour video, or Ask M&R. None of which are that unique of a video idea. It's beginning to feel very corporate, lacking the fun, human connection found in his early years. Moreover, his content seems to be less regular recently, probably due to his side businesses in Whatnot and his M&R shop, moving away from the creative and engaging content to work on making a quick buck through selling to his viewers instead. Unfortunately, the spark has just disappeared. Sorry, I've just had a call from
the Peace, Freedom, Justice and Security Hotline.
And it's changed everything. Okay, let's back up for a moment. This video isn't what you think. YouTube thrives on drama, and everyone loves the opportunity to attack someone they disagree with. It's a lot easier to leave a hate comment than a supportive one. Honestly, MandR is the one I've watched for over 7 years, for his most controversial moments and following his development as a person in general. Ryan was definitely a unique character in the early LEGO YouTube community, being bold with his opinions, not afraid to criticise LEGO for their products, and yes, even attack other LEGO YouTubers in his BRICKBUSTERs. Was it the right way to go at the problem? Probably not, but he was younger and naive back then, and the Exposé videos were at their peak on YouTube. Ultimately, even MandR himself felt these videos were too much, having since retracted them all, making a video outlining why the series was brought to an end, admitting mistakes and looking to move forward. An honourable decision that he should be given credit for. MandR does possess a self-important demeanour in his videos as well, but he does possess a large following in terms of the LEGO community. He does drive a lot of discussion points within the Star Wars community. His criticisms of products and business decisions at LEGO are also warranted. His opinions come from a deep-rooted love for LEGO, hoping their products could be as good as possible. LEGO do have the tagline, "Only the best is good enough," so they should deliver on that claim. A lot of the issues with LEGO are usually small details as well, which LEGO could easily rectify and change if they listened to the community and delivered on customer feedback, but the lack to do so definitely adds to the frustration of people like Ryan. Does he go too far with his complaints sometimes? Absolutely. He's not perfect, but at least he's vocal at expressing negative opinions, something not found in other LEGO YouTubers, who seem to praise LEGO more than necessary. In regards to MandR's recent direction, leaning into selling on whatnot, and his videos becoming less exciting, I feel this is a natural progression for someone like him. At the end of the day, it's his job, and he wants to be successful, so going after opportunities in the LEGO resale space is totally understandable. Sadly, this is all too common with the majority of YouTubers, and I would love the return to classic days of MandR, with drop tests, building on a budget, and other less generic video ideas, but it seems like we're past that point now. However, I find MandR's vlog channel to be a great additional source of content. It brings so much more personality and less polished videos, reminiscent of the earlier YouTube content, where you can see the person for who they truly are, showing Ryan's passion for LEGO despite his negativity towards them. At the end of the day, MandR certainly isn't for everyone, but that's why I enjoy his content. Being more controversial, honest, and critical creator is something fresh and respectable, hopefully giving LEGO some drive to improve and listen to the community more. There's plenty of other creators who are more humble and delicate in their reviews, which is all well and good, but we should want the powerhouse channels that represent us as a consumer base in programs like LAN to give feedback representative of us, delivering criticism and problems that we want LEGO to work on. To conclude, MandR isn't perfect, and certainly isn't afraid to give his strong opinions, and that's not for everyone, but respect what he's built. It's hard to be a content creator who appeals to everyone and conveys himself in a way everyone accepts, but he's managed to drive forward, creating a successful channel and business. If you don't like someone's content, don't watch it. I've seen so much discussion about MandR hate, and it's honestly funny that people have time to complain about why they don't like a person, rather than getting on with their day. With that said, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.